Hi guys, it's Nancy, and I have some new products from Spellbinders to share with you guys. And we're going to put together some cards. So the first one is called the Scenic Poinsettias 3D embossing folder, and it is just beautiful. Now this is a 3D folder, so you will want to use the Universal Platinum with your Spellbinders Platinum die cutting system. This will cut a 8.5 by 5.5 sheet of paper, so a half sheet of cardstock, and then you can cut it down the middle. You can do 5 by 7, you can do slimline. So I like the versatility of these larger embossing folders. And then I have the Tinsel Time Sentiments. So the sentiments do come with these shadow dies, but let me read them to you. So we have Dear Santa, Winter Cheer, of course we have Merry Christmas, we have For My Bestie, and of course you can mix and match these any way you want. These are just the way that I saw them. I have Tinsel Time, we have Naughty, Nice, and then a checkbox. So we have the checkbox, Naughty, Nice, Hugs, No Peeking, and then the word Is. Okay, and these are super fine sentiments, so I do recommend using a finer cardstock. Heavier cardstock I found was a little harder for me to get the sentiments out, so I would use a thinner cardstock when you're die cutting these. These cut beautifully out of the Spellbinders gold cardstock, but let me show you what they look like. So when you cut the shadow die, you get the shadow of the word, which is nice. And then you're just going to take some adhesive and glue them down. So let me show you what I did here. So here is that panel just in white. I didn't do anything special to it. I put the gold Essentials cardstock, Spellbinders Gold, in the back here as a matte layer, which is right here. Card Shop Essentials Mirror Gold cardstock. Okay, and then I added some Color Essential Gems in red, and there you can see the Merry Christmas cut out of the gold shadow, and then some red cardstock. This is the new red. It is called Crimson. So it's a very thick cardstock. It was a little difficult to get the little finer pieces out. I did eventually get them out, but when I cut them out of the gold, which I'll show you, it was a lot easier. So that one's that one. Very pretty. Then, I'm not sure if you know this or not, but Spellbinders also sells Lunar Paste. So if you haven't tried Simon Hurley's Lunar Paste, it's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of pearlescent shimmer to it. Can you guys see that? It's almost a metallic look to it. So I use, this is called Slippery When Wet. They come in these little tubes. I put a little press and seal on there to keep it nice and moist, but you just use a palette knife, and in this case I just used my finger and rubbed it all over, and it dries fairly quickly. It dries like within 20 minutes. The thinner your layer, the faster it dries, but look at that shimmer and sheen to there. And there you can see the Naughty Nice and the little checkbox. Okay, so I'm going to show you my little secret here in doing this. This is Lunar Paste, and I've used the deboss side, so this is the back of it, and I painted it in with a paintbrush. So this is using Bee Sting, Slippery When Wet, and Later Gator. So it's using the 3 Lunar Paste. I took a paintbrush and I painted it in, and I think it looks really pretty. Now here's what you don't see, is this is my matte layer. So I knew that I wanted to cut some words and shadows out of the paper, so without wasting it, and so I cut those out of the center. The matte piece is cut down to 5.5 by 4.25. So we're going to glue that down. And then I trimmed my embossed folder panels down to 5.25 by 4. So there's going to be a small hint of red poking through as that matte layer. And now no one's going to know I used that paper to cut those sentiments out, and I'm not wasting a fresh piece of paper. Now my card is a little big, so I will trim these edges down once this dries. So I have another one here. Same thing. This is using the gold die cut the sentiments and the shadow layers out of there. I probably could cut another one out of here, but that's okay. So this is going to be the matte layer. And then this panel, I just sprayed it with some shimmer spray. And you can buy shimmer spray or make shimmer spray. It's fairly easy to get a hold of. Okay, put that in there. And here you can see I cut the shadow layers out of red and I die cut the letters out of gold. And they really did cut much easier out of the gold than they did the thicker cardstock. And because these embossing folders are textured, you want to be pretty generous with your glue. Maybe use some weight, some stamping blocks to hold those down while they set into place there. And then of course, finish it off with some Color Essential gems or Color Essential sequins, whatever you have. If you got the Santa Lane kit, you can mix and match some items from the Santa Lane kit with these sentiments or with this embossing folder. But you can see how fun that is, making the different backgrounds with the embossing folder. You can leave it plain, just add a simple sentiment, add some gems. You can jazz it up. I mean, it's really your imagination on how far you want to go with these. But I had a lot of fun making the backgrounds and then cutting those sentiments out and gluing those on. Just makes it really easy for me to mass produce some holiday cards. So there you go. If you had fun watching me put these cards together, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel with the bell on, because I have quite a bit of holiday release here from Spellbinders for you guys to check out. The link is down below. If you use the link, it is an affiliate link, so I get a small commission. There is no additional charge to you, and I really appreciate you guys helping to support my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.